My name is Aloy Ejimako. I'm the special counsel to the indigenous people. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Holy, 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 holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Holy, holy, holy.
Yes, Tinubu has been found guilty. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you 4 actionable charges of Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers against the FG because of the violation of Nnamdi Kanu's human rights. Welcome to this YouTube channel. In case you are new to this YouTube channel, kindly hit the subscribe bell below, because in this channel, I bring you everything that is trending and everything you need to know regarding Nnamdi Kanu. So if you haven't forgotten, Nnamdi Kanu recently was vindicated by the Kenyan Federal High Court, and in the Kenyan court ruling, they declared 120 million naira in damages to Nnamdi Kanu. And in their ruling, they also declared that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent and his fundamental human rights was abused while being tortured. Well, in today's video, there are 5 actionable charges of Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers, which is spelling danger for Tinubu since he has refused to release Nnamdi Kanu. The problem with Tinubu is that he has failed to listen to what people have been saying. Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen, and when he was being extradited to Nigeria, he was extradited in an illegal manner. When he went to Kenya, he went there as a British citizen, but when he was being extradited to Nigeria, he was extradited illegally, which violates the international law. Why did you extradite a UK citizen that went to Kenya? Why? You couldn't follow the due international process. And the Kenyan court has ruled that what happened in 2021 was illegal. The UK and US have sent observers several times to come and monitor what is happening in the Nigerian court. Still yet, you are still trying him. Even when the appeal court say that no court in Nigeria has the right to try him. Without wasting much of a time, there's a video I want to show to you guys. Listen to this video of Nnamdi Kanu and listen to what this man had to say about Nnamdi Kanu. And after listening to this video, I'm going to show you 5 actionable charges of Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers and what Tinubu is set to face.
So it shows you that Nigeria is not interested in fighting insecurity. Because if they were interested and they love this country, they would have seen that Nnamdi Kanu is a major instrument that will bring security. Southeast will be a beginning. The other parts of the country would have been a follow-up. So it's unfortunate that you condemn security forces for the crimes they commit, and you exonerate them by keeping Nnamdi Kanu there and asking that we go back again, to start case from, Federal High Court Africa. What actually is the sin of Nnamdi Kanu? Asking for justice for everything. That's what he's saying. That the Southeast has been completely, excommunicated from everything that happens in this country. So we pray that this young man, I don't know whether you have had the privilege to speak with him, one of the most brilliant young men you can ever come across. Not only is he brilliant, but well spoken. Why this country shows you that we have no values. Can you imagine a boy that a whole zone respects? A whole zone respects him. Who else, apart from M.I. Bara in those days and Dr. Nnamdi Kanu, they don't have as much respect as this young man. That would have been an advantage for Tinubu and his government with the National Security Advisor to say, look, how do we seriously start to curb this insecurity in the country? If this boy is so loved by his people, why don't we sit him down and discuss with him, know where he's coming from? If there are things he's agitating against we can solve, we'll start doing something. And look at Northwest and Northeast. Look at where the country is today. Everywhere is war, killing people. Killing is no more, it's an admirable, concept in Nigeria now. Any day nobody is killed, you don't hear it, it's abnormal.
The first actionable charge is file a fundamental rights enforcement suit. Now on the basis, violation of Kanu's rights under the Nigerian Constitution and African Charter on Human and People's Rights against. They are filing this particular suit against President Tinubu as Commander-in-Chief and Chief Enforcer of Government Policy. Now, what is the goal of this charge? The goal is to prove that Tinubu is complicit by continuing the unlawful detention or refusing to obey orders. Example, Court of Appeal decision of UN or UN directives. For the Court of Appeal decision, let's not forget that recently the Appeal Court acquitted Nnamdi Kanu. And they even declared that no court in Nigeria, no court has the right to try Nnamdi Kanu under the Nigerian laws. And recently the Kenyan court also vindicated Nnamdi Kanu, stating that he was illegally rendited. So therefore, no court in Nigeria has the right to try him because they have even violated the international policy. Recently, the UN also gave directive that his human rights was abused under the international laws. Still yet, Bola Tinubu has failed to adhere to this. Nnamdi Kanu is still being unlawfully held. 2. Apply for a judicial review or mandamus order. What is the purpose of this charge? Compel Tinubu's government to release Kanu, especially if there's an outstanding court ruling or UN decision that hasn't been obeyed. It is clear to everyone that even when the UN told the Nigerian court and Tinubu to free Nnamdi Kanu that his human rights was being abused in Kenya, Tinubu has failed to hit the cause of the UN. Now, what is the argument? The executive order under Tinubu is contempt of both local and international legal obligations. 3. File a complaint with International Criminal Court, ICC. What is the allegation? Crimes against humanity, such as arbitrary detention, torture, or enforced disappearance. Who are they filing this against? Key Nigerian officials, potentially including Tinubu as president, if evidence links him to continued unlawful detention. As president of Nigeria, Tinubu has every right to tell the court to release Nnamdi Kanu. Still yet, he's acting dormant and acting on deaf ears despite the pleas of the UN and the UK. Tinubu should not bite more than he can chew. I keep on saying it. 4. Petition UN special rapporteurs and international bodies. Action. Submit formal petitions against Nigeria's government, naming Tinubu. Agencies. UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention, African Commission on Human and People's Rights, etc. What is the goal of this actionable charge? The goal is to get global condemnation and pressure linking Tinubu directly to violations. The Nigerian government has already violated Nnamdi Kanu's human rights. And in the International Criminal Courts, it's a very big offense because they have committed an international crime. How can you arrest a British citizen in Kenya and bring him down to Nigeria to try him? Where has that ever happened? 5. Challenge extradition from Kenya as a crime. Well, even the blind can see that the extradition process of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya was illegal. And according to the Kenyan court ruling recently, Nnamdi Kanu was grossly tortured and his human rights was being violated. So therefore, no court in Nigeria has the right to try him. Already, the Nigerian government has already committed an extradition crime under the International Criminal Courts. And if Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers can take advantage of this before the 18th of this particular month, which the next trial will hold, Tinubu will be in for it. Well, at this point in time, I'm going to allow you guys to tell me what you feel about this in the comment section below. What do you think about these 5 actionable charges against Tinubu? Like this video, share this video, and hit the subscribe button below for more trending updates.